I'm Logan Crawford, and right now on Spotlight, we're taking a look at a powerful book. It is called End Time Cosmic Clock, Reawakening of Our Consciousness to an Imminent Divine Final Judgment. It's written by a wonderful author by the name of Ernest Duru. This compelling book serves as a wake-up call about the looming divine final judgment, urging us to heed the signs of our times. The author blends spiritual insights with a keen observation of current events, reminding us that we are living on borrowed time and must purify our souls. We're delighted to have this very talented author join us here today on Spotlight. We thank the team at Atticus Publishing for helping us put him in the spotlight today. And we ask viewers like you to support authors like him by subscribing to our channel and by purchasing his amazing book. The links are below the interview. Ernest, great to see you here today on Spotlight.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We hear a lot nowadays in Christian circles in particular about end times and revelation and the coming apocalypse. Do you feel like it's in our near future? Tell us a little bit about your thoughts.
Yes, Mr. Logan, if you watch out what is going on around the world today, you will discover that things are no longer the way it's supposed to be. There is so much going on, and it ranges from political turmoils, from weather catastrophe, and also get to the social mistrust that is very prevalent in the society today. You found out that life has actually turned out very, very ugly in the world. And then there are many deceptions around, falsehood, and people not measuring up to what they're supposed to be, like living according to the will of God. So all these things that are happening, somebody will say they have been happening all this while before, but the rate at which they are occurring today is so much that one has to be very, very conscious of the life we are living today, and then discover that something is actually austere, something is amiss. So we got to wake up.
Yeah. What do people need to do to get their lives in order before the end of time, before the final judgment?
Yeah, the question about final judgment has always been in the front burner since the time immemorial. And from time to time, you discover that people don't normally believe that there will be an end time. But because of the revelations we've been receiving all this time, all this while, you discover that we will be able to put things into proper perspective to discover that life can actually come to a point when it's going to end. What we all need to do this time in order to be able to be at the safer side of things is to make sure we purify our life. We take a look at our actions, which is also our thoughts, and then our words, and mind the way we communicate, our relationship. All these things are what we're supposed to guide against and make sure that we are honest, truthful, and then living according to the will of God, rather than believing in a way that is very, very abominable and then wrong in the eyes of the Almighty.
Can you talk a little bit about the signs and the events that indicate we're approaching the divine final judgment?
Yes, the signs are everywhere, Mr. Logan. You can see that, first of all, from the political problems that is common in almost every part of the world. Just think about what is going on in Ukraine. Just think about what is going on in most of African countries. And then the hardship. All these things are signs that are showing that the time is near. Think about the difficulties and the weather catastrophe that is taking place all over the world. There are some regions where you discover that it is the cold weather has come to a point whereby it's becoming very, very and extremely cold. Hot weather where the regions that are hot is getting so hot. And then you find out there are earthquakes happening all over the world. And then it's also you see that there are a lot of people not actually living the life they're supposed to live. Even the people who are in the religious cycle, there are a lot of things that you will look at. You will now be somewhat question the life we are living today and find out that something must be going on. And that is the reason why I have to write this book, in order to bring it to the public so that they will be able to see what is going on and then take care of themselves and before the time comes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Give us an overview, if you will, of your book. What will folks find within the covers of the book once they purchase it?
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Mr. Logan, there are three questions we have to establish first. First of all, because the book is a spiritual book, let us first of all ask whether there is God. Secondly, is there a divine intelligence? And thirdly, is there a purpose to life? My book, I call it End Time Cosmic Clock, Reawakening Our Consciousness to Imminent Divine Final Judgment. So the reason why I call it End Time Cosmic Clock is because most people today do not have idea about idea of cosmic clock. They do not have they don't know what it is. So now I have to bring it out in order to explain what is about to happen. Now, just think about the clock we are using, the time we are using. Just imagine a situation whereby there is nothing like time in life. Just think about the kind of chaos and disorder that will be in the world. Clock is very, very important. Time is very, very important. And if there is a divine intelligence, you should also understand that everything in life is being guided. So in our own life, think about the seconds, the minutes, the hour, the day, the months, and the year. All these things are a way we organize our life. The way we do it in this little way, there is also a much larger clock that regulates the universe. The universe you see today, the earth you are seeing today, is situated in one of the universes called Ephesus. And I would like to expand on that. If you recall, Mr. Logan, in the Revelation, John wrote letters to 7 churches. Some of these 7 churches, he call it Ephesus, Laodicea, Thyatira, Pergamon, Philadelphia, and the rest, and then Smyrna. So think about all these churches John wrote this letter to. They are not actually churches located on earth. The letters were addressed to universes, material universe. There are 7 universes in the material creation. Our own is Ephesus. Our own universe is Ephesus. So there is a clock that regulates these universes. That's at the certain time, there is going to be something that happens. That was why in the beginning, I made mention of divine intelligence. Even when you look around the world, you will discover that there is an intelligence in everything. Just look at that about human biology, how it functions. So there is a clock, a much larger clock that regulates these particular universes that rotates. And then our own universe today is nearing its end. Our own time is at the Pisces age. And that Pisces age is about to end, to usher us into a new age called Aquarius age, the age of Aquarius. So now at every time when an age is about to end, and then the new age is to begin, something stupendous, something powerful always happen to that particular universe. Every other universe, 6 other universes have actually gotten to the point whereby they are now in Aquarius. We are about to enter the Aquarius. Our own is at that point. When we are driving to that point, something is going to happen. And that thing that is going to happen is the divine judgment. That was why I wrote the book, in order to bring our consciousness that something imminent is about to happen.
Powerful words, a good warning for people. There is a lot of sinfulness out there. There are a lot of people living in conflict with the teachings of the Lord Jesus Christ and God. They need to get their acts together. It's a compelling case you make, and a very, very intriguing book for sure. It is called Anytime Cosmic Clock, Reawakening of Our Consciousness into an Imminent Divine Final Judgment. It is a compelling book that serves as a wake-up call about the looming divine final judgment, urging us rather to heed the signs of our times. And Ernest has put them all out there today and has given a master class in why he thinks end times are near as we approach the dawning of the age of Aquarius, and why we need to be ready for the divine final judgment. Ernest, thank you so much for joining us here today on Spotlight.
Thank you so much, Mr. Logan.
I appreciate your time, sir. To the folks at home, I'm Logan Crawford, thanking you for your time this time. Until next time on Spotlight.